In recent years, even Western friends who embrace pandas admit that the Chinese Communist Party's deception is quite sophisticated. It uses lies, theft, and manipulation to plunder technology, undermine rules, and deceive the world globally. While this is true externally, internally the CCP encourages its people to deceive each other. In such a permissive environment, live streamers and their audience have also begun a game of deception within a game, creating stories that can only be described as mission impossible. Both sides might not be aware that the CCP has its agenda because it's the biggest beneficiary. In this episode, we'll uncover this secret. First, let's look at how these pretty live streamers are created. The 58-year-old auntie turns off the beauty filters and special effects to show you my real appearance. Do you like it or not? Turn off the special effects. Turn off the skin smoothing. Turn off the face slimming. Turn off the big eyes. Turn off the whitening. Turn off the smile. Turn off the cheekbone slimming. Turn off the jawline contouring. Turn off nose slimming. Turn off mouth shrinking. Turn off the lipstick. Turn off the white teeth. Turn off the dark circles and nasolabial folds. This is what this auntie looks like most realistically. Sometimes I feel old, but when I turn on the beauty filter, I realize I'm overthinking it. People who want to stay young go to Douyin. With the beauty filter, I can charm a huge crowd. Since Douyin, I can not only admire my own stunning looks, but also live like an emperor every day. People sing, people dance, I comment on them and give a like to those I like. Remember, this era doesn't belong to the 80s, 90s, or 2000s generations. It only belongs to those with thick skin. Holding a phone worth thousands of yuan, walking down the street, another hypocritical day begins. Perhaps you think that having a beauty filter app on your camera can make you happy and also make those watching videos online happy. What's wrong with that? That understanding is fair enough, but the high-intensity beauty filters developed by Chinese technologists aren't just about getting more app subscribers and earning those meager fees. Their boss is far more ambitious. In recent years, as China's economy has experienced a significant downturn, many unemployed people have flocked to the stable, relatively well-paid civil service system, but the field has high entry thresholds and fierce competition. So, many people turn to self-media, becoming so-called live streamers on various online platforms. The platforms, leveraging their power to manipulate algorithms, constantly create new IPs and use a few successful examples to attract large numbers of men and women into the industry. For many women, regardless of age, the barrier to entry is very low. All you need to do is look pretty on camera. You don't really think there are so many pretty young women chatting with you online, do you? Actually, a lot of things online are a mix of thin fiction. The beauties you imagine are not the same as the real ones. Like me, my hair is gray and my face is full of wrinkles. Actually, with beauty filters, I'm quite pretty too. Don't believe me? Look. Your beauty filter is gone. It wasn't turned on. Oh dear, refund me. In China, about 1 in 2 or 3 people is involved in live streaming. The China Online Performance Live Streaming and Short Video Industry Development Report 2024-2025 shows that as of the end of May 2025, nearly 193 million industry-related live streaming accounts have been opened in China. Douyin, China's largest short video platform, released the 2025 Douyin Pan Entertainment Live Streaming Report, showing that in 2025 the Douyin platform saw 128 million live streaming events related to performances, a year-on-year increase of 26.39%, averaging over 350,000 events per day. However, netizens have given these live streamers a very unpleasant nickname, online beggars. This is because the main service these live streamers provide is casual chatting, during which they constantly ask fans to send gifts. Fans need to send money to buy virtual gifts from the online platform before they can send them. The platform and the streamer share the revenue. Too many fools, obviously not enough scammers. Look at all the streamers, celebrities, and internet celebrities in the live streams now. Their beauty filters are maxed out. They talk sweetly in the live streams. Their faces are so smooth. Wow, even ants crawling on them would slip. The biggest scammer is the beauty filter functions on TikTok. I saved up to buy gifts for beautiful women. I ate instant noodles for more than 3 months. This is what she showed me. This is what she looked like when I gave her the gift. After the gift was given, this is what she looked like, and this is her looking. I'll talk about the 7 major scams in China. The last one is the biggest scam of the 21st century. First, high price buyback. Only you know if the buyback price is high. Second, prime shop transfer. If it's a prime shop with good business, why would they need to transfer it to you? They want you to make money. Third, hotly recruiting tenants. All real estate developments use this tactic, hotly recruiting tenants. Fourth, high salary job openings. These are all assembly line jobs. Where are the high salaries? Fifth, girlfriend says, I'll be there soon. Anyone with a girlfriend knows how long that takes. Sixth, lend me some money, I'll pay it back tomorrow. I had a friendship for decades since childhood, but we became enemies because he borrowed money and didn't pay it back. Seventh, this is the biggest scam. Makeup and beauty filters. Many male bloggers now dress up as women, and with beauty filters, they look even better than women. Those female streamers, you're not here to date or chat, you're here to commit fraud. There's a male blogger in China, Li Lei, who invited some female streamers to his live stream for a chat. Because Li has 1.6 million followers, his live streams typically attract over 1,000 viewers. The female streamers eager to expand their fame agreed to the interview. Li Lei asked them several basic questions from Chinese middle school textbooks, including multiplication tables. Most couldn't answer questions like 8 times 9 or 9 times 7. Li Lei concluded that while these female streamers appear to be white-collar workers, even upper-class individuals, their education level is basically only elementary or middle school. Li Lei asked the streamers what kind of men they liked. 90% answered men willing to spend money on gifts regardless of who they were. Li Lei wanted to play a game with the female streamers. Some didn't know the game had a feature that disabled their beauty filters for a few seconds. As a result, some instantly revealed their true appearance. On Jihu, a Chinese Q&A website, some viewers of Li Lei's interview with a female live streamer concluded that women with only elementary school educations or divorced in rural areas, unemployed with children, middle-aged or elderly, and often lazy have become high-value socialites within the live streaming ecosystem. Even adding their WeChat accounts comes with a price tag. In the live stream rooms, there's no sincerity, no professionalism, no content, and no sense of professionalism. They simply use the allure of potential dates and relationships, employing fake faces and figures to maintain their business. This is the business model of female live streamers. In short, a large-scale scam. In the pre-internet era, nightclubs offered one-on-one chat services. The internet age perfectly solved the problem of low-cost replication of chat services. It perfectly solved the problem of one too many chat services, and it perfectly solved the problem of difficulty in paying for chat services. Zero-cost entry and induced consumption instantly created tens of thousands of Big Brothers, male fans who buy gifts. The revenue sharing between the platform and the female live streamer is approximately 7-3, or even 8-2. For example, with a gift valued at 3,000 yuan, the female streamer only actually receives about 600 yuan. The platform takes the lion's share. This netizen wrote, "Interestingly, once the form of the live streaming platform is removed, getting the Big Brother to transfer money becomes a pig butchering scam and a sex fraud. Therefore, various online platforms in China severely crack down on offline transfers between Big Brother and female streamers." This netizen asked, in this kind of model, where no valuable services are provided and people are only harassed and swindled out of money with sexual promises, can this still be considered a normal income from a legitimate profession? Those male fans, whoever sends the most valuable gifts, are ranked number 1 and called the top 1 Big Brother. In 2021, a 57-year-old top 1 Big Brother, after losing his job, remained obsessed with a female streamer, selling his house to spend $200,000 on gifts for her, ultimately ending up homeless. The female streamer deleted the man from WeChat and blocked him in the live stream. In 2024, a top 1 Big Brother embezzled over $1 million in project funds to send gifts to a female streamer and ultimately went to prison. Stories like this happen almost daily in China. If you're looking for a partner, don't look for someone on Douyin. It's all a scam. An old lady can turn into a young girl. The beauty filters on phones are too powerful. Look at my face, so youthful. But when you meet in person, I'm actually an old lady. If you want to find a partner on Douyin, you'll regret it once you meet them. 100%. You will regret it. Don't believe me? Try it. Douyin is all a scam.
奉劝各位男生
I advise all guys never pursue online love, because even a chubby ant like me can become a young woman after using beauty filters. You still dare to have an online romance? I strongly suggest that major platforms remove beauty filters. This thing is really a ripoff. Beauty filters are not conducive to social development at all and will distort the next generation's aesthetics. To put it bluntly, beauty filters are a blatant tool of deception. A friend of mine met a blind date online. Looking at the photos, she was as beautiful as a fairy. But after meeting her, my friend immediately uninstalled the dating app. Women these days are getting prettier and prettier, each one more gorgeous than the last. But in reality, you can't meet anyone like that. Most of them are online. As the saying goes, if you're not good looking enough, use beauty filters. Once the beauty filter is on, you have to guess what she looks like. She might even be an old lady. As mentioned before, for many online streamers, the live stream is where they make a living. Aside from a very few top streamers, most streamers don't earn high incomes, and the gifts they receive are split with the company and platform. However, the glamorous image of streamers has also attracted male scammers, and there are quite a few such examples too. For instance, Chinese media reported that in June 2021, a Mr. Zhou from Guang'an City, Sichuan province tipped a female streamer, becoming a top 1 big brother and gaining her trust. He then used sweet talk to borrow money from the streamer. Within 3 months, Zhou defrauded 3 streamers, swindling nearly $28,000. In April 2022, local police arrested Zhou. This October, Jiangsu police received a call from a popular streamer, Miss Zhou, who reported being scammed out of nearly $30,000. Miss Zhou, with over 600,000 followers, had a top 1 big brother, surnamed Shu, join her stream at the end of last year. Shu gifted Zhou over $4,000 in virtual gifts, so she added him as an administrator to her stream. Subsequently, the two became more familiar after meeting offline. The man, Shu, proposed to the female streamer the idea of jointly opening an esports hotel and signed a cooperation agreement with her. However, the hotel project made no progress, and she later realized she had been scammed. Money swindled from female streamers can usually be recovered by the Chinese courts. After all, China's powerful online platforms are the real top 1 big brother for these female streamers. Taking money from a female streamer is equivalent to taking money from the platform's big boss. At the same time, men are often deceived by female streamers, and their funds siphoned away are ignored by the Chinese courts. Therefore, in reality, when men finally come to their senses, most can only accept their misfortune. A few, however, try to find a way using magic to fight magic. Chinese media reported that in 2021, a young man born in the 2000s named Yang gifted a female streamer on Douyin over $100,000. After a while, Yang realized his mistake. To get his money back, he told the streamer he was investing in an e-commerce project, promising over $5,000 per month once sales reached a certain amount. Yang also added the streamer to a 3-person WeChat group where he played 2 roles, constantly switching between WeChat accounts to explain the investment benefits and provide e-commerce reports and contracts to gain her trust. Ultimately, he tricked the streamer into investing. This young man finally recovered $28,000. Compared to the $100,000 he lost, this was only a small compensation. Unfortunately, China's online platform giants are not to be trifled with. The CCP has once again intervened, sending this young man who is trying to recoup his losses to prison. He will serve 3 years and be fined $4,000. The judge handling the case states that in online live streaming, the streamer provides services through the platform, and fans purchase virtual gifts for the streamer. This is essentially a new model of labor cooperation between the platform and the streamer under internet conditions. Fans' tipping behavior is essentially purchasing services. Once the contract is established, it cannot be revoked without legal grounds. Many Chinese people also feel that beauty filters are too rampant and need to be regulated. If TikTok ever turns off its beauty filters, then blemishes will be blemishes, pores will be pores, pimples will be pimples, and blackheads will be blackheads, just like your own face. Does that kind of skin exist in reality? No, it's all beauty filters. I suggest turning off all beauty filters, including those built into phones and those developed by major platforms. Because many women live in a world of beauty filters, unable to see reality clearly, unable to see what reality is like. They've even forgotten what their real faces look like. They're too dependent on and addicted to these beauty filters. Look, when we scroll through videos, look at photos, look at our social media feeds, it's all beautiful women. It can only be said that these people don't realize that beauty filters are a secret weapon of this red country, an indispensable tool for state-level fraud. Amidst the wave of unemployment and the dire shortage of actual pretty women, beauty cameras are able to rapidly siphon large sums of money from the impoverished population and supply it to the party that claims to be forever great, glorious, and correct. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, or share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.